usher in the Chinese New Year, and once more, a very significant year for the Chinese community, the Year of the Dragon. It is imperative to highlight the government's continued commitment to facilitating affordable air travel for Malaysians between Peninsular Malaysia and Sabah and Sarawak. Our collaborative efforts with industry partners, especially with AirAsia, underscore our dedication to ensuring that Malaysians can reunite with their families, friends, and loved ones with accessible and reasonable fares, especially during important periods like the upcoming festive seasons. This commitment is vital as air travel remains the principal link between East and West Malaysia. Above all, these initiatives are intended to strengthen our integration and unity as a federation. We hold to the words embedded in our national coat of arms, Bersekutu Bertambah Mutu, or unity in strength. As your Transport Minister, and more importantly a Malaysian, I've made it a priority to bridge the gap between East and West Malaysia. And in fact, this is the most important media event for me. I'm always looking forward to announce this during Chinese New Year or Hari Raya Aidilfitri, because I know there are thousands of Malaysians, especially our fellow Sabahans and Sarawakians, who are waiting for this announcement right now. At the moment you open for sales, I'm sure a lot of people are logging in to your website to purchase their seats. Last month, the Unity Government for the first time introduced a subsidized price cap of 599 ringgit on flights between East and West Malaysia during festive seasons for the whole year. That means the price cap will not only apply during the coming Chinese New Year, but also Hari Raya Aidilfitri, Kaamatan, Gawai, and Christmas. Additionally, the government also launched the Fly Siswa program, offering a subsidy of 300 ringgit for public universities, polytechnic, community colleges, teachers, training colleges, and matriculation students studying across the South China Sea to purchase economy flight tickets home. These initiatives, in conjunction with AirAsia's steadfast support, serve as a pioneering force in advancing the welfare of our citizens. I commend AirAsia's consistent dedication to the government's initiative, particularly the fixed low fare during festive seasons. I just want to be very clear to the media that the 599 cap is a subsidized program by the government for all flights, for all normal flights. The regular frequency, which have between Peninsula and Sabah Sarawak, there are more than 300 flights just by AirAsia on a weekly basis. But on top of that, what we are announcing today is that a fixed fare, a much lower fixed fare, in an initiative by AirAsia on their own initiative, and I'm pleased to support that in support of the government's efforts, AirAsia beginning today will be offering one-way economic tickets at an all-fixed fare of 298 to Sarawak and 348 ringgit to Sabah for the Chinese New Year period. These fixed fare tickets are available for purchase from today until 15 February 2024 or until it's sold out. But don't wait until the last minute. I'm sure the next 1 or 2 days a lot of people will lock in. The travel period for these fixed fare tickets is from 5th February 2024 until 15 February 2024. That is 5 days before the first day of Chinese New Year and 5 days after the first day of Chinese New Year. They will apply to routes between Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu, Sandakan, Tawau, Kuching, Miri, Sibu, and Bintulu. Secondly, Johor Bahru to Kota Kinabalu, Kuching, Sibu, and Miri. Kuching to Kuala Lumpur and Johor Bahru, Kota Kinabalu to Johor Bahru. So this is a very important routes because it covers all the major airports and major cities in both Sabah and Sarawak. We applaud AirAsia for providing affordable options that complement our efforts to manage the surge in demand during festive seasons, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to return home to their loved ones. Their commitment aligns seamlessly with our broader goals to enhance the travel experiences for Malaysians. The synergy between the government and industry players exemplified by AirAsia support, is crucial for fostering a robust and dynamic aviation sector.
You mentioned about the $5.99 subsidized airfare. Just curious, how does the government put in place the control to ensure that airlines doesn't artificially hike the price and claim it from the government? Thank you.
First of all, the government is very smart in spending money. Don't underestimate our intelligence, that you think that the airlines can easily manipulate the prices. No, it will not happen, because first of all, the pricing are being monitored by MEFCOM, and we know exactly how many seats they are claiming, and we have to make it very clear to them. And in fact, I'd like to commend AirAsia. They just give me the report, and we know exactly each particular flights, how many seats are sold at what price. And you cannot just artificially increase the prices, because they have an algorithm and they have some pricing mechanism. They cannot just hike the price and then claim from the government. No, it will not happen that way. So a thorough process, a thorough audit will be put in place to check all the claims. And just to be very transparent, they just submitted me the report. Our initiative for the Christmas season for 3 days, 22nd, 23rd and 24th December, just on AirAsia alone has benefited 5,000 passengers on the subsidized prices. So why only 5,000? Because for those who purchase earlier, they actually enjoy a much lower fares, below 599. Why we put it at 599 is that we know that when the demand is high, probably in every single flight, the balance 10 or 20% or the final 10 to 20% passengers, usually they have to pay a much higher fares. So it can go up to 1,000 ringgit, even for AirAsia, right? So we put a cap at 599 so that it will not go beyond 600 ringgit. 599 will still do the fares, but they have to top up a bit on PSC and other charges, their baggage and so on. So 599 is the cap price. So anything above 599, which is supposed to be sold by the airlines, are being subsidized by the government. So they just gave me a report. It benefited 5,000 passengers who are supposed to pay beyond 599. But we kept it at 599, and the implication to the government is 2 million ringgit. So 2 million ringgit is average about 400 ringgit subsidy for each passenger. So that helped 5,000 more passengers to enjoy at a lower rate at 599. So that is the initiative by the government. We have thought through the process. So whatever you thought that the airlines can just artificially increase the prices, no. I mean, we have had a very, very thorough discussion between our aviation division and MEFCOM. So we have thought through the whole mechanism, and we come up with this.
So regarding the 599 base fare, because according to the Malaysian Aviation's Consumer Protection Code 2016, so one of the subsection 2 is airlines should disclose the final fare of the airfare, but in their advertisement. But most of the airlines, they are emphasized on the 599, so means that it's not the final fare. So would it be misleading to the public?
Well, this is something that, of course, we will continue to make improvement in terms of the. But what is important is that the fare is 599, but they have to state not inclusive of charges. But at the website before they purchase, they will know the actual prices before they pay. And I have also spoken to the airlines. I just mentioned to AirAsia that they also have to disclose the actual price that they are supposed to pay. For example, that particular seat is, let's say, it is up to 900 ringgit. They have to put it at 900 ringgit. But the subsidized fare by the government, the difference are being paid by the taxpayers through Ministry of Transport. That has to be highlighted. So there will be some improvement in terms of the pricing advertisement and mechanism during the upcoming Chinese New Year and Hari Raya initiative. Okay.